So I'm right at the top of Rutland Road. You can see the sign pointing to Shirecliffe. I'm going to take you a walk down Rutland Road into Neepsend. I thought I couldn't resist this one. I'm sorry United supporters, but we've got the recycling centre there and Sheffield United Academy. What it's doing in Shirecliffe, I don't know. It's Wednesday territory into Shirecliffe. So let's walk down Rutland Road and I'll show you the city from here and the changing landscape. So just before we walk down Rutland Road, we've got Falkland Training Centre here, which is Sheffield Sea Cadets and Royal Marine Cadets. No shortage of money on this one, is there? So there's a row of houses right at the top, and then it starts to move very quickly into industry. So I've just been to Parkwood Springs. I think there's a bit of a wooden feature there. Steve Coates brought this to my attention last week. It's got the ski village here, or it did have the ski village, but that's no more. We're walking down a 1 in 10 hill down Rutland Road into Neepsend. I thought it would be a good time to document it because Neepsend's being gentrified at the moment. Now I do believe it needed some investment, but I think it's the wrong investment. I think we should have been investing in modern industry in the Neepsend area, not gentrifying it and turning it into flats. Those 300 or 400 small businesses that were starting to succeed now don't see themselves having a future anymore in Neepsend, as they put double yellows everywhere. And then all the people living in flats in Neepsend will then start complaining about the noise and smells, and those businesses will get pushed out even more. So what we're doing is we push our pollution out to the rest of the world. As long as it's not in our backyard. Look at traffic coming up here, it's bumper to bumper up here. But I thought, what's this going to be like in 10 years' time? It's well worth documenting it now for posterity. Now, was this the old Stanley Tools here? Got a gym here. Oh no, we haven't got a gym, they're advertising a gym. Oh, I don't know, there must be a gym there as well. So it's got cars in it, but there must be a gym upstairs as well. Yeah, so that must have been Stanley Tools one bit. Real good jobs gone. Job where you actually come out, there's Rutland Sandwich Place, and say, you know what, I've actually done something that's actually decent. I've done a decent day's work. Norton Stove and Fireplace there. Rutland Tyre Place there. Somebody was just asking me what I'm doing. There you've got Norton Stoves and Fireplace. I said they're gentrifying the area and we need real jobs back in Sheffield. If you've ever worked in a call centre, if you worked in a warehouse, they're soul destroying. You don't feel as though you've done anything constructive anyway. Air conditioner, refrigeration. But you can start to see the skyline of the city down there. Let's just zoom in it for you. There you've got the Arts Tower up there, second tallest building in Sheffield. But I'll just switch sides in a moment. Some steep hill this is, as you can see. But I wonder if people ever wonder when you bump to bumper in a car, in an alternate way, why haven't we got buses coming up and down here? Spot the bus. Can't blame people a lot of the time for using the cars because the public transport system is so poor. Used to take me 30 minutes on the bus from Dunnington. Used to be a bus about every 10 minutes, and now there's a bus every half hour, and it can take over an hour to get in. I'm not sitting on a bus for an hour, and Saturday afternoon it used to be that there was a bus only every hour. So that's the Stanley Tool Place. What a massive building, what a waste of our heritage and giving people job satisfaction. Greedy sods exporting the manufacturing abroad. Well, one of the issues is high energy costs, the other one is, I'm going to say, nonsense health and safety. There's practical health and safety, but there's nonsense, and there's too much nonsense health and safety in the UK, so nobody wants to manufacture. But all we do is we push pollution abroad. But you count the cars coming up this hill. Probably there should be a super tram, or, well, let's not call it super tram, let's call it, we should have a tram network up here into Shire Green. But you can see all the modern industrial units before we actually get into Neepsend itself. Well, we're in Parkwood Industrial and Trade Park just there. Some people like to be on camera. So we're on Rutland Street here. I've just done a video on the closure of a road round here. I'll just show you the pub. So you've got the Forest Pub. Nice bit of artwork. I mean, I worked in banking for 15 years. I didn't look down my nose at people who were blue collar workers. I've got great respect for blue collar workers because I was one myself at British Steel Rotherham. So I don't know if this has got a train line on it anymore because it looks a bit overgrown on the top. But there is quite a lot of small businesses around here, and what's going to happen is that it start to gentrify it. People will start to complain that there's smells and noises, and they'll have the environmental people on all the businesses, and they'll find an excuse to shut them down. I don't know if that's still open or not, Jackson Wood Turners. But we'll carry on walking down here through the bus gate. Well, I suspect there's no railway over here anymore, but correct me if I'm wrong. But since the clean air zone and meeting business owners who are concerned about the clean air zone and all the road restrictions in Neepsend, I've seen a massive difference. The people walking around here nowadays, like I said, there were plenty of rundown sites which could have been cleaned up and used for small engineering businesses. But we'll keep on going down Rutland Road and we'll get to the bus gate in a moment. So we've got Rutland Business Park here. But anybody who's worked in a 6 till 2 job or an evening job or a night's job, buses are no good. It's alright, these people working in town centre, the planners, they can jump on super tram or a bus to work every day because it's convenient. And it's not convenient when you're working shifts. So they've taken up double yellow in everywhere around Neepsend. taking away people's parking spaces. And that just pushes small businesses out if they actually can relocate. But that was the concern of the small businesses we met. That's Happy Bar and Kitchen just there. That was the concern of the small businesses we met at the start of Clean Air Zone. We did an interview with me and Mark Bannerman, and they were like saying, well, we brought life back to Neepsend, all the small businesses that relocated here, and now you don't want us anymore because it doesn't fit your agenda. So here we are at the bus gate, and I don't understand this bus gate at all. That seems to be the bus gate there where the green bit is, but at the moment it says everybody's got to go through. So I'd be very careful around here that you don't get any fines. That says ahead only, and that says bus gate and head only, so it's really confusing. So we're still on Rutland Road here. We just carry on down Rutland Road over the river. See Samuel Osborne. So I don't know if that exists anymore, or if you've just painted up the name nice to keep the name alive. But I do document Sheffield for a reason, so that people can go back and see the changing landscape. So we're coming down onto Penistone Road. There's not much left down here. But I've never done Rutland Road from the top before. I've done Neepsend, and I'll carry on doing Neepsend in the future, but I thought it would just be good to document the one row. That's, I don't know what that is. It says Church Temple of Fun. Oh, more bread and circus for the masses. So we've got Eurocell, that's HD Sports down there, and then Wicks is still here. We lost the one at the bottom of the moor, and I might pop in Wicks in a moment because I've got some work to do at home. I've got some, I've took some plaster, paper off the wall, and I've got to smooth the plaster down. I could just fill it and rub it down, but I'm wondering about doing it a little bit more professionally and skimming it with a finishing coat. So I'm just going to pop in Wicks and see. So that's just a quick walk down Rutland Road. Something for the future. Like Mark Bannerman says, my videos probably aren't as appropriate now, but people can look back on it in the future. If you can like the video, follow the channel and click on notifications for new videos in the future. I'd appreciate that.